YouTube, it's of course Leviathan Prophecy, and we back at it with another reaction video. This time we're going to be reacting to Tom MacDonald, music industry, his latest, newest video. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Look at all the rappers that the game's killed. Record labels making billions, why can't artists even pay bills? You can take an advantage of if you take deals. They're the devil, ain't no angels in the outfield. He get you chains and a bracelet, maybe a fake grill. He get you paid and you're famous, baby, it ain't real. Couple million think you made it, but the record label take it when you overdose on alcohol and pain pills. I'm gonna get in the lab, I'm gonna kill him with tracks. I'ma deliver the facts, nobody holding me back. Labels are tricking the fans, rappers are industry plans, everything planned. I ain't brain dead, never signed a deal that don't.
So he's basically saying what's not already been said, about the music industry and how they use, artists to, you know, how they use artists to, produce their products. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through music, whether it's through sports, whether it's through, different types of genre of music. They use, trickery. They use, subliminal messages to confuse the audience, So this has been talked about a few times already. But what Tom Brady, I said Tom Brady, wow. What Tom MacDonald is saying isn't really facts. It's actual facts. It's been here since, they've been talking about this since, the 90s, early 90s, early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we just don't mind, you know what I'm saying? We just, as a nation, we just don't, understand it or try not to understand it. Like, we know what's going on, but we just try not to antagonize it. You know what I'm saying? We just try not to attack it, because if we do, then what's the cause? Like, we already know the Super Bowl is rigged. We already know, Major League Baseball is rigged. We already know the NBA is rigged. Major League Hockey is rigged. They do it to us almost every single year. But we continue to what? We continue to buy tickets, go to games for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is America, right? Don't catch me sleeping now. So, as a nation, we're supposed to be number one, right? That's not even the truth. We rank somewhere around 93rd in math. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rank, 87 in reading, while Japan and India and other countries are ranked second, third, fourth, fifth. Like, is it the system or is it us? So, and again, these rappers that's going, independent, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, because, like, they just be killing, they just be hypnotizing and killing rappers left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already saw what they did to Juice World and what they did to XXX and Little Pump, even though I haven't heard one lick of his video, but I heard that he died, like, because they know that they have a revolving door. Once somebody dies, they can just find somebody, the next big thing, kind of like how Brock Lesnar, that was his, nickname, the next big thing. Like, like they can go out there and find somebody that's remembrance or that resembles some relevance to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we can never have, or we can never hear another Juice World again. But they can make somebody like him, all punked out, like rock music, you know what I'm saying? Like, just listen to, heavy metal and all that stuff. And that's the same thing Juice World was into. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was into that rock star punk lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can basically clone somebody to look like Juice World. You know what I'm saying? Because cloning is real. All you need is a blood sample, and then you could clone yourself. Like, come on. But anyways, what Tom MacDonald's saying about the music industry, I've heard it like 1,000 times. So, I mean, if y'all don't know what the 6ix9ine is, 6ix9ine rule is in rap, then I suggest y'all, do your homework on that.
Finally got that deal, got a pen in my hand. Ooh, hey, like how you tryna buy who the hell I am? You can keep your cash, I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled, stealing people's dreams, I can't sleep. It's so rare.
Yeah, and again, once you like, and this is the last time I'm gonna pause it. Like, once you sign these record label deals, they own you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they basically own you and everything in it. Whatever you do, how you do it, music wise, they own you. They decide what you put in your music or what you don't put in your music. When you're an independent artist, you can work when you want to, how you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't necessarily have to have a billion people down your throat saying, no, do this the right way, or no, do this the right way, or we not airing your video, this and that and the third. Because I remember a few years back, Tom MacDonald had a altercation with his label, saying that they don't want to publish it, they don't want to release it. So that's why he's his own artist now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he makes music his way, how he does it, when he wants to, you know. And his girlfriend, obviously Nova Rockefeller, just records it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. Like, you don't necessarily have to answer nobody. But not a lot of people get it. So, I mean, people just think that, oh, I'm getting billions of dollars and I can do whatever I want. No, it's not like that. And this is why you're in the same, this is why y'all in the same position y'all is right now. Y'all are right now. This is why they're rich, right? And then here you are working a 9 to 5 job. Like, I bet you would have I bet you would have done everything in your power to switch your lives, right? Like, oh, I don't have to worry about working a 9 to 5 job no more. I could just, I got millions of dollars. Like, I can have, like, it doesn't work that way. You go broke in a month if you think about that lifestyle. Because what they do, they have money. All these rappers that you see, Tom MacDonald, John Lucas, whoever, they all have money, but they don't spend it the way you would have spent it because they're careful. They're careful with their money. And you have rappers going out there and spending billions, millions of dollars, and then at the end of the day, they all broke. Why are they broke? Go look for that. Go look for that video on ESPN called 30 for 30 Going Broke. Like, you had Iverson in there, you had Antoine Walker in there. Like, they spent billions of dollars because they didn't have nothing. They had nobody to invest their money in. They had nobody to control their money. And that's what you do. This is what happens when you give people money, a lot of money. They go out and do foolish stuff and not think about the consequences later. When you see NFL players blowing, their paychecks on these, monstrous cars. You see NBA players, not even NFL players. You see NBA players going broke. Like, It's crazy.
Artists really only want to chase dreams. We're broke all our lives making labels, please take me. Trick us into
Yep.
thinking getting deals is a great thing. Spend our whole careers trying to break free. Fans say they love us, trying to give them music they need. Label doesn't like it, that ain't mainstream. You're looking in the mirror like what happened, man, this ain't me. I guess that I just don't see what they see. Give me a mic in the booth, I'm gonna die for the truth. I'm gonna fight for the youth, I don't got nothing to lose. Labels are hiding the proof. Look, I'ma give you a clue. Illuminati symbols are the logos major labels use. They're telling me
Yep. Yep. I said Lumina. Illuminati. I mean, hold on. What he said?
the logos major labels use.
Yeah. So he said Illuminatis are major corporations that uses these, quote unquote messages to confuse you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you literally look at a Pepsi symbol, right? If you literally look at a Pepsi, if you drinking a Pepsi right now, just look at a logo. And with your three-dimension thinking, obviously, not two-dimensional, actually not one-dimensional, but just three-dimensional thinking, you can actually vision the number 6 because they hide it beyond plain sight. Like you don't see it. Like you take a Sprite, same thing. The logo, it's number 6. They just hide it behind all that, fancy dancy artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Following me in the industry playing, I giggle and laugh. I'm the total opposite of what they want. I'm spitting the facts. I make songs about the honest things you whisper to fam. I've exposed the government, they want to kill me for that. I put the pedophile sex cults on infinite blast. I leaked the industry secrets and I did it with rap. How dare you try to say that my
again, sexual predators like Joe Biden, he's one of the biggest ones out there. But people don't see, like people see in plain sight, but they don't necessarily like say something or say anything. Like type in Joe Biden touching little girls. You'll see a whole bunch of videos of him whispering into the little girl's ear, touching them inappropriately. Like, this is what you want for your president. We're going from a racist cunt to a pedophile motherfucker. That's what we're heading into. And I'll be damned if he legal. Okay, again, the president doesn't necessarily have power. You know what I'm saying? He has he has certain powers. Not even say powers. He just has certain responsibilities that he can do. Or he has certain requests that he can approve, like fixing roads, more hospitals. You know what I'm saying? This and that and the third, but like Joe Biden is not going to be that retarded and that dumb to unlegalize, pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? Like if that happens, then this whole world is going to up in smokes. But again, we already know it goes on in the world. You know what I'm saying? We do have sex offenders in our area. You know what I'm saying? Because there's an app where you can actually download and it can tell you how many sex offenders are in your area. You know what I'm saying? So there is sex offenders out there, but you wouldn't know a sex offender from left to right because they blend in so well. That's why they have all these social media like Tinder and TikTok and Facebook and not MySpace, but Snapchat and Instagram and Kick. So you really think you're talking to a girl, which you really talking to is like a 50-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? Who's on the other line of the. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, talk your shit, Tom. Mm. is it a coincidence that Aaliyah and Kobe Bryant died the same way? Isn't that a coincidence? Out of all the transportation Kobe could have used, he could have used a boat. He could have used, a train. He could have used, a bus. He could have used any type of vehicle transportation to get where he was going, because I believe he was going to his daughter's, his daughter's basketball camp, because I believe he opened up a camp for like young girls to, develop and play and stuff like that. I think he was going over there, and then obviously, that plane that he was riding in got shot down, and the rest of the survivors, what I'm saying, like, all obviously all died, because there's no way you can there's no way you can survive a plane crash, you know, like, unless you have a parachute, then okay. But obviously you couldn't really save everybody on that plane if you had one. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you can just say, everybody grab onto me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but obviously, they all died, and the same way Aaliyah died. Obviously, Aaliyah Aaliyah's issue was her plane shouldn't have been, like, Aaliyah's plane shouldn't have been taken off in the first place. That plane was already dead at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The engine was busted. They didn't tell her about it. This and that. Like, there was just so many conspiracy theories about, like, Beyonce was afraid that, Aaliyah would gain more popularity than her. So they decided to, cut the cords. You know what I'm saying? So now you look at Beyonce, she's in everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's in movies, she's on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? When you look at, Beyonce, when you look at Cardi B, when you look at Nicki Minaj, there's like there are no type of level. Like there's levels to this shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, Beyonce is right here, Nicki is probably behind her, or probably behind Cardi B, and you have. I mean, I'm saying, like, you just have so many. You just have so many. Conspiracy theories out there that just said that it was Leah's time. You know what I'm saying? Which it really wasn't. Because she was mad young. She was just on the rise. She just finished Romeo Must Die with Jet Li. That was her last movie. Because obviously she played Queen of the Damned, which was a very good movie, by the way. But after that, Romeo Must Die, I think that was the last one. I think that was her last movie. If I'm wrong, y'all could correct me on that. That was Aaliyah's last movie. And then after that, that was the last time I actually saw her. Because the first time I saw her was obviously on the red carpet when Beyonce introduced her to everybody and stuff like that, and Beyonce was looking all weird and like, this is Hollywood is weird, man. Hollywood is not what y'all think it is, man.
Miss me with all of that industry talk. Work my whole life for the things that I have. Why would I give you the keys to the car? If you just gonna drive while I pay for the gas.
Nice.
Told you already, and even you have. Y'all can't wait to get your feet in the door. Then lock me outside while you steal from my fans. Keep your cash, I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled. Stealing people's dreams, can't you see? It's all Lambos, throwing cash in Lambos. I'm independent till I'm dead. I quit the music, get no cash. I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled. Stealing people's dreams, can't you see? It's all Lambos, throwing cash in Lambos. I'm independent till
Tom being Tom, huh? But that was Tom MacDonald, music industry. If you like what you heard, if you like what you saw, hit that like button, smash on the notification bell. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button, smash on the notification bell. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.